Oh, we're live. Yep, I think we're on. Got the microphone here. Got a few little notes I took. Uh, just checking in, see how week one of, I guess, well, it's not officially week one of the new year. Officially, it's what, week two? But a lot of people started on Monday. Was this you? If it was, great. If it was just you continuing, great. If you're here and you're just here to just check it out, then hey, great as well. Move this over here real quick. Hopefully everybody's week went well. It's Friday. If you're watching this, that means you made it. All right, we have another day. Let's try to make the best day possible. I just want to get on here and I'll be on here for a little bit, talking to you, answering any questions you might have about your man. I'm trying to set this up about your week. If you started your fitness journey, then perfect. All right, a lot of people started on Monday. Last week, of course, was New Year's day. What, on Thursday, I think it was. So a lot of times it's hard to start on a Thursday or start on a Friday because then you have the weekend coming, right? And that's where a lot of our old habits kick in. So that's why I was like, you know what, it might be a little bit easier to start for a lot of people. Start on Monday, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. You start whenever you're ready to start. All right. Some people need to go cold turkey and start then. Some people need to get everything out over the weekend. I got to get everything out, and that's fine too. So hopefully, let me know in the comments where you are on your journey. Are you just continuing your journey? Is it weight loss? Is it muscle gain? Whatever it is it getting better at something? If that's what your New Year's resolutions, I guess some people like New Year's resolutions and some people don't, right? So I don't think there's anything wrong with them. Some people are like, well, you just do that anyways. You don't need to wait till the new year. Sure. But a lot of people need some type of restart. We should all have goals, right? Every single day, every single year, we should all have some type of goal that we're trying to work towards. And hopefully, hey, Jasmine, yo, um, hopefully you have daily goals, weekly goals, monthly, yearly, stuff like that, right? So we all have certain type of goals. We're all trying to make ourselves better somehow, some way. And even if we're not, we should be trying to make ourselves better, but we should also be trying to help others do the same as well. Let me get my water here. Oh, I got my jug. But yeah, hopefully, you know, I've been going. Whoa, my microphone's just flying around here. I've been going back and forth with people on on my social media, on my channels, and it sounds like um, you know everybody's doing pretty good for the most part. A lot of what it is, it's habit changing, it's habit forming and habit changing. If you're making changes, it's for a reason. It's for because you're not happy with the person that you see in the mirror, or you're not happy with the person that you are right now. You're not happy with your ways, your habits. You're not happy. You don't have discipline, stuff like that. So first step is recognizing that and admitting like, hey man, I need to get better, because we all do. We all do. If we need to get better for our kids, if we need to get better for our neighbors, if we need to get better, of course, for ourselves, that's what matters the most. If you need to get better for your spouse, it just whatever it is, we all have somewhere to get better. So hold on, these I'm gonna try to read these off my phone for you guys. Let's see here. Jasmine says, man, sorry, Jasmine. I'm over here choking up. Love your content. Gearing up for the weekend on my walking pad now and a jump before the workday starts. Yeah, exactly. Hey, walking pads are a game changer. All right. Now, I have a treadmill at the house. We've had it for years. It's a gigantic treadmill, right? So my lives, last couple weeks, have been that you see a big old treadmill behind me. Yeah, if you have a treadmill, fine. If you want to go get you one of those, what are those treadmills? The ones that have like the big screens on them and all that stuff. That's fine as well. I'll just if I have to, I'll put my iPad on there. So usually I just use it if I need to, instead of just sitting down, responding to comments or something. I'll try to get up and walk. If I got to make a call, I'll get up and walk on the treadmill while I'm making the call. It's good to walk after you eat. 10-minute walk after you eat regulates your blood sugar. It helps digestion, all kinds of good stuff. Plus, you're getting your steps in. Okay, so yeah, but walking pads are great. I highly recommend if if you live in a place that's terrible weather, or you just find yourself on the couch too much. You're always watching TV. Get a walking pad. They're not that, you can save up your money, get your walking pad. All right. You don't have to spend a ton of money on a brand new treadmill and find a room in the house for this treadmill. These walking pads, you just set them down and wherever you're at. All right. If you're going to be watching TV anyways, do it. Walk while you're walking, walk while you're watching TV. Okay. Or if it's easier, I mean, it's just those walking paths are great. I highly recommend you get one. If you're trying to, if oh well, I didn't go for my run today. That's fine. Walk, right? I need to get some more steps in. Perfect. Get a walking pad. All right. So yeah, check them out, man, on Amazon. I mean, come on now. I mean, you can't beat them. Let's see here. So yeah, good job, Jasmine. I am Tart. Hey, what's up? All right, Tiffany, I need to lose some weight, but I'm focused on growing muscle and getting stronger first. Yeah, you can, dude, you totally do that. Yeah, so yeah, it's losing weight is your calories. Okay, so there's no way around that. You if you want to if you want to lose fat, yeah. So, but if you're trying to build muscle and lose weight, that you're going to get discouraged because muscle weighs pounds, right? So you're going to be like, why is the scale not moving? But your biceps are getting bigger or something like that, right? It just so you have to. It's a mental game. You have to play with yourself. So it's what you need to. I cannot talk this morning. That's great. The best way to lose body fat is to work out, is to strength train. All right. Now you can do cardio. You can do whatever kind of cardio you want. You can whatever your form of cardio is. But the best way to burn fat is to build muscle. All right, is to work out some type of resistance strength training. Okay, so yes, I mean you got it. Build up what you have. I mean, get in shape, but it's all in the kitchen. It's all in what you eat throughout the day. All right, that's how you're going to lose the weight. That's how you're going to lose the fat. All right, real talk. There's no way around it. Now you can take a pill. You can do this, do that. All right, that's fine. The problem is when I always say when that magic stuff runs out, you're still going to have the same habits, and you're going to go back to. So if your same habits were, if your habits are, I strength train, I watch what I eat, I eat healthy, I get my protein, I get my steps in, I drink my water, I get my rest, I get my sleep, and if those are your habits, you're good to go. You have nothing to worry about. All you need to do is just be patient. Okay, you need to have consistency and be patient. All right. So yeah, Tiffany, you got it. You got it. You're on the right way. Okay, Stacy says, I'm continuing with my health journey. Started December 16th, my birthday, and if I slip up every now and then, I try to just keep going. Creating that momentum helps. Yeah, exactly. We all slip up, man, we slip up. I had to tighten up my nutrition too. I had a great time over the holidays. It seemed like the holidays were from Halloween to New Year's, right? So, but yeah, I mean, I said, you know what? I need to tighten up my nutrition. I knew exactly, my sleep wasn't as good. I'm not, I wasn't doing this, wasn't doing that. I was feeling a certain way. So I said, you know what I need to do? I need to tighten up my nutrition. Anytime you're feeling a certain way, if you're too tired, if it's just something's not going right, that you can feel it, change up your nutrition. Start there first, okay? Because it's probably something that you're eating. All right. There's just anytime I've ever done any type of transformation, anytime I've felt a certain way, or testosterone or anything like that, I always go back to my nutrition, right? And it starts there. I fix that, takes care of it. All right. So that's why I talk about nutrition so much, because it's so important, right? It's easy for people to look for a shortcut, an easy route, and an excuse as to why you're not feeling a certain way. And it's just, you got to hold yourself accountable. That's just real talk. There's just no way around it, okay? So yeah, good job, Stacy. Continuing your fitness journey. That's what I'm talking about. It's a daily thing. If you miss a meal or if you fall off on a meal, that's fine. You have another meal coming, hopefully, right? So you have another meal coming. Take care of it then. Not a problem, okay? If you don't get the steps in you're supposed to that day, it's fine. Work on it. Recognize it. Work on it again. Now, if it happens 5 days in a row, then it's like, dude, seriously, come on now. Now we're just falling off completely, right? But we all fall off all day long. I mean, like somebody told me, like life is a bunch of is full of failures, right? All we do is fail all day long because we're learning, right? That's how you learn. You fail, you learn, And so if you look at it, life is full of, we're all a bunch of failures, right? I mean, we're all just trying to get better. So, um, uh, what walking pad do you recommend? Now, I don't personally have a walking pad. I probably need to get one, man. I probably use that joker all the time. I'll probably walk around now talking to you. So yeah, there's a what I would suggest you just look at some. Maybe you know what? Maybe I'll look into some and I can report back to you. But just something that look at the reviews. Uh, do you have carpet? Do you have wood floors? It matters on that. So look there, look at the reviews, especially on Amazon. I mean, it's great, right? Because you get to look at all the reviews, and then just kind of make a decision. Some of them have like remotes, and you got to make sure the dimensions fit and how easily does it pack away, or are you going to leave it out? What is it quiet? Like some of them can be noisy. So read the reviews and see. Some of them are more expensive than other. Why are those more expensive? Maybe they connect certain ways, or it's a smoother walk. Walk when you're walking. It's just so many different things. But that's a good idea. Maybe I'll look into some and I'll check it out because I've wanted to get one. I just have a treadmill at home, so it doesn't make sense for me to go get a walking pad. But maybe I like my office. If you work in a office and your office can fit a walking pad, I would highly recommend it because maybe you can get up every hour, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, get up and walk real quick, right? Just get on your walking pad, take your phone, and instead of sitting there scrolling, looking at your Facebook post or whatever you do when you're doom scrolling, right? We all have our own doom scroll. Walk while you're doing it, right? So at least you're getting something done. You're moving your body around a little bit, all right? It's not always all about getting steps in. It's about moving your body around, okay? So, but yeah, that's a great question, Mary. I'm gonna check into that for you, for everybody, for me. I'll definitely check into that. So that's a great question. Um, and then maybe and I was thinking about doing that on because I know Monday, Wednesday, Fridays I have the videos that come out, my long form videos. Usually it's my shopping videos or my cooking videos, recipes, something like that that I eat throughout the day, eat throughout the week. And I'm like, man, I got to share this to help you on your personal journey. Hopefully it helps. If I see, I'm always in the grocery stores. All right. I'm a stay at home dad with 3 kids. I love going to the grocery store and seeing the new stuff because usually I got to go pick up something, right? And then I'll just start looking at I like analyze different things that came out because there's new products coming out every single day. I'm always thinking, how can I uh, use this into my own personal nutrition to help me from eating boring chicken and broccoli every single day. I love chicken. I love broccoli. It's just, it can get boring if you don't season it right. Okay. And I eat chicken and broccoli almost every day, really, because it's so good, right? But I'm always looking for different ideas, and I'm like, oh man, I can share this, right? The problem, then I got to hook my camera up. I have to go through all this and that, and I got to edit it and I got to post it for you and all that, which is totally fine. I don't mind doing it at all. But I'm thinking about maybe on the weekends doing maybe a review on something that might help. Maybe a review on a smartwatch that you can help to track your steps, or a walking pad. Hey, I found a walking pad. Check this one out. If you're looking for it, go check this one out to kind of give you like a personal view because I don't have any bias towards it or anything like that. So, and also doing reviews, or doing because I travel a lot with the family. And so, if that can help you out as well, staying healthy while you're traveling, I do have a playlist on that as well. Snacks that I eat and stuff like that. You kind of get a behind the scenes of like what Mr. Mom does. You know what I mean? But I want to save the week for like my videos where I go shopping for you or show you how to hit a certain amount of protein each day. Hopefully that helps out. But yeah, I'm thinking about starting something like that on the maybe on the weekend, maybe on like a Saturday post. Put that out to kind of help out. I'm all about helping, so if that'll help out, I don't want to turn my channel into a review channel, but to add it in there, you might be thinking about I take different supplements. And the different proteins I use or something. So maybe that can, if you're looking for a protein, go check out my review on this one and try it out. You might like it. You never know. Okay. Okay. User X. Don't know who that is, but, yeah, so let's see here. So I put a couple notes down here. So yeah, so the problem is, especially on the weekends, we got the weekend coming up. me drop that chair down a little bit. Got the weekend coming up, right? And so if you've been doing good all week, and then the weekend hits, and this is when your old habits come back, right? Or they don't come back. They're always there. Your old habits, your old lifestyle, your friends, the things you used to do, and it's hard, man. It's hard to make that change, to have that FOMO, that fear of missing out. Oh, all my friends are going here, and I'm old boring me is working on myself now, and I'm blah, blah. That's how it seems at first, but after you do it for a while, after you miss out on those few times that are not going to help you hit your goals, whatever those times are, whatever those things are, then eventually it's going to flip, and you're going to be the person who's feeling good, looking good, just a better person. And then those people you used to hang around with, they might come to you and be like, hey man, I've seen you change, as I'm still hanging out with so and so every single weekend, destroying my goals. I've seen you, you know, be a better person, and I want to be like that. Can you help me? Or even if they don't ask, a lot of times they won't even ask. They'll just watch you. Okay, they'll just watch, and they'll be like, man, if so and so can do it, I can do it too. And there you go. You know what I mean? So you're really helping yourself, but you're also helping other people as well. So don't worry about missing out, because you're actually probably really helping out. All right. So think about it like that. Next time you got to miss going out to that place, or drinking this, or eating that, or whatever it is. That, and I'm not saying you can't do that. I'm just saying, if that's what's holding you back, if that's what is messing, if that's what's in between you and your goals, then you got to change something. Nothing changes if nothing changes. You have to change something in your life. All right. If not, you're just going to stay where you're at and possibly get worse. So if you're trying to get better, change something. Okay. If that doesn't work, change something else. All right. But you're trying. And that's the important part. Okay. Is that you're trying. Let's see here. When I put, oh yeah. And then on Fridays, make sure your kitchen is ready for the weekend. All right. You can't go into Saturday wondering what you're going to have for breakfast, because it's probably going to be something you don't want. And there's plenty. I mean, I got, stay-at-home dad kids. A lot of times kids want something. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, y'all can have, I'm not going to, but I'm not going to hold them back from it. You know what I mean? Now I will limit certain things, right? But I got to know that I'm ready. That's why you'll see me on my TikTok. You'll see me on Instagram. You'll see me on that. Like on the weekends, I'm saying, hey, don't fall off on the weekends. I'm making beef, eggs, and cottage cheese. You know what I mean? To make sure I hit my protein goals, right? For dinner, I'm having beef or chicken breast or something, right? Because it's Saturday, so it's Saturday, so it's the weekend. I get to eat whatever I want. If I ate like that all the time, then I would be where I was. You know what I mean? So, and I don't want to be like that, right? If you want to be like that, go ahead. Ain't no problem. Eat junk, drink your drinks, do what you do, and you're gonna stay where you're at, and you're possibly gonna get worse too. Okay? So just real talk. There's no way around it. You want to make some changes, you gotta make some changes. Okay? Here we go. Love the service. That's what we call an AA, helping others because somebody helped me. Exactly. That's what's up. We have to give back, man. I mean, that's why I have this channel. Because I can sit here and keep all this stuff that I have learned and how I've made myself better, and I'm still making myself better every single day. I am nowhere close to perfect, but I'm like, man, if I can help people, and we're blessed to have this social media that we can just talk to people and I don't know, answer a question or say, hey, this worked for me, try this, maybe you're having the same problem. Come on now. I mean, that's the least we can do. And so I mean, that's how I see it. That's why I have this channel right here. It's a community channel. I mean, I really enjoy helping people. This is how I can help people. It's hard for me to work one-on-one with somebody because I'm a stay-at-home dad, 3 kids. They are my focus. They are my job, right? And this is my other job, but they are my main focus. And so this is a way where I can reach, hopefully, a bunch of people and help people. And, if it helps, great. If it doesn't, hopefully you learn something of what you don't want to do because you don't want to be like me or eat like I eat or something like that, and that's totally fine. Nothing wrong with that, right? We are all different. We all have our opinions. We and which is great, all right? And so if you disagree with me, great. I mean, nothing wrong with that, right? I might disagree with you. Fine. I'm not going to hold it against anybody. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. You know what I mean? So everything's fine. But yeah, make sure your kitchen's ready, man. Make sure your kitchen's ready, and just have your sauces ready to go, your spices ready to go, so that when you get home, and this happened to me, what, yesterday? No, no, the day before yesterday. I didn't know what I was gonna have for dinner. It was just a crazy, one of those crazy days, right? I knew the family was covered. They were covered first. Like, they, as long as they're covered, I'm good, right? I'll find something to eat. They were covered. I already knew what they were gonna eat, and I was just like, I wasn't that hungry at the time and stuff like that. But I was like, I need to make something. I had beef, and I had Frank's Red Hot. I had cottage cheese, and I had, what else I had? I had some rice because I'm eating more carbs right now. And man, I mean, it was quick. It was so quick. I just made a beef bowl, a Frank's Red Hot beef bowl with the quickness. I had lettuce wraps if I wanted to use that. I actually had some rice. I just put it with a little bit of rice, no problem. If you got protein pasta, you can. I mean, there's just so many different ways, guys. I'm just trying to help you out, give you different ideas. You don't have to use them, right? And that's why I try to tell you in my videos, like, if you don't eat pasta, don't get mad at me for eating pasta. Just don't eat it, But I offer other options, right? Other low carb options if that's what you're looking for. You can. Some people uh, comment like they don't know how to do anything on their own. Like, they need me to tell them exactly what to do, And I'm like, no, I'm gonna give you different, because everybody has different diets, right? And everybody, some people want to eat carbs, some people don't. Some people only want to eat them around training. Some people heard that this and that. Some people heard this influencer say this and all that. So, and that's fine. I'm just telling you what worked for me. So, and hopefully it helps you out, right? But yeah, so have your kitchen stocked. What else did I have? Of course, try to get 20. I would say try to get 30 grams of protein each meal. All right, that'll hold you down. No matter what your protein goals are, try to get you know at least 30 grams. That'll between that and two snacks, 3 meals, two snacks. That's going to have you better have you at 100 grams of protein right there. So whatever your protein goals are, some of us it's only 100 grams. Some of us it's 180. I mean, it just matters. But if you can at least hit 100 a day, then that's already a start. And just add in as you need it. But the only way to know is you have to track it. All right, and there's just no way around that, right? You can think you're eating healthy. You can think you're not eating healthy. You can think you're hitting your protein goals, or you think you're going low fat, or whatever, and you don't know until you start tracking. You can wonder this and wonder that, and then you're going to wonder why you're in the position that you're in. It's because you're not holding yourself accountable. There's no way around it. You have to hold yourself accountable, okay? Um, and it's just I always recommend using my Fitness Pal. It's a free app. Or any other kind of app. There's all kinds of different apps out there to track your food with. I just use my Fitness Pal because I've been using it for years and years and years, and it's really helped me get to where I'm at almost. And it still helps me. I tracked everything I ate yesterday, and I'm tracking everything I ate this morning, right? I've had 2 eggs, 4 egg whites, and some rice this morning already, right? And so, and any snacks I have, I will show you all my snacks. I mean, it's snacks that I roll with, man. I am not playing. I always say this because somebody was like, you don't eat that stuff that you recommend. I'm like, I keep it real there. I got them solar bagels right now. I'm trying to tell you, these jokers, this is a cinnamon and raisin. All right, man. I eat these throughout the day. Like, probably on the way to the gym. I'm starting to get hungry right now. Probably on the way to the gym, I'll have one. If not, a lot of times I'll have it afterwards with my protein shake. With my protein shake afterwards. And Quest chips. Come on now. I'm trying to tell you. I also have some solar bread. I literally just, because bread you don't need to keep in the fridge, dude, I just roll around with this. And if you got some honey packets or something, just put on some bread. It knocks out a sweet tooth too, okay? So it's just stuff like that, man. I'm trying to tell you. If you run, I mean, look, I'm just keeping this old bag right here. Nothing fancy, all right? I mean, look at this bag. You freaking see through it. There's nothing fancy up in here. I just roll with that, right? I got a gym bag and some random bag I keep in my vehicle, And it's just to help me when I'm on the road. I'm always on the road, and I'm like, man, it's either that or I'm going to pull over and get something I shouldn't do, or I'm just going to starve and I'm going to feel like total crap, So I'd rather eat something. Yes, the Quest chips, but those have this ingredient and that ingredient. Yeah, and so does McDonald's if I pull over there, right? Or so does not eating anything and not getting any protein in and starving and potentially binging on something whenever I finally do eat because I'm starving so much because I skipped those Quest chips and a carbonated water. That's what I'm talking about here, okay? That's what I mean. Unless your doctor says you cannot eat this at all, then listen to them. But you could be doing yourself a disservice by skipping things because then you're gonna make up for that. Your body's gonna be like, dude, you ain't fed me in a couple of hours. We're about to grub, right? I'm about to make you eat some stuff like we used to eat, and it's about to go down. And then you're gonna be like, why did I eat all that? Oh, I feel terrible. And then you're like, but now I was doing so good, and now I'm mad at myself, and then maybe this whole dieting thing is just not for me. And then you make up excuses, and then all that comes in. It's a downhill spiral, man. I'm trying to help you avoid that, okay? All right, let's see here. Let's see here. So yeah, get back on track. I want to help you kind of do that. What else? Have your kitchen ready for this weekend. Have your snacks ready. Have your meals planned out. It might not go exactly like it is. Try to get you a lot of protein first thing in the morning, so you're not struggling to get your protein in the evening, or you just skip it all together, right? Because whenever you're skipping protein, you're probably adding junk in there, right? And that's just real talk, right? But also the same thing is if you have a dinner coming up, I'm gonna go to a lunch this weekend, and I already know like, okay, well, I'm not gonna go into a hungry, that's for sure. And then I know exactly what I'm gonna have. I know that I'm going to portion this and do this and that. Maybe I'll do a video on that, like how to eat at restaurants, right? And I know exactly if I've never been to the restaurant, I usually like to look at the menu prior and see what's going down, see what my options are. Make sure I don't go in there hungry. Make sure I've already had some protein in for sure, and just whatever you got to do. But then go in and enjoy yourself. Just hold yourself accountable. You don't want to be the person that's like this. Oh, I'm so full. Oh my gosh, why did I eat so much? Why? Blah blah blah. Come on now, because nobody forced that food in your mouth, right? You put it there, so you got to hold yourself accountable. All right, that's all we're talking about. Just hold yourself accountable. Come on now. All right. And if you fell off this week, it's all good. You got 3 meals to go today. Right now it's what 9 o'clock here where I'm at. Uh, maybe you had breakfast, maybe you didn't. You still got lunch, dinner, snacks. You still got tomorrow. God willing, you'll have tomorrow. It's all right. It's all right. Just keep going. Don't give up. That's what people do. They give up, and then well, I'll just start next week. I'll start Monday. Okay, well then, what are you gonna do when that fails? Well, your habits are that you'll just keep restarting. That's your habit. You need to change that habit. Okay, you need to change that habit and just build with consistency. Not everything's gonna be perfect. Okay, all right, all right, Vinny, what's up, OG? What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, I drive an SUV. Um, let's see here. Drive an SUV. I have 3 kids. Let's see here. Let's see here. There was something I was gonna. Man, I try to make notes so I can go over something real quick because I can't be on here too much longer because I got a meeting to go to. Uh, so yeah, we talked about food, protein. Hit 30 grams protein if you can each day, each meal, and identify what your struggles are on the weekends. That's another thing too, because the weekends we struggle because the old habits come back, or those habits are there, or those vices are there, right? Identify those. You know what they are. We all know what they are. It could be soda. It could be the alcohol. It could be fast food because you don't want to cook on the weekends. And that's fine. If you don't want to cook on the weekends, that's fine. You can totally get through the weekend without cooking at all if you make the right decision. All right. If you have the right discipline, then you can do it, man. You can go out and eat all the whole time. You can go out and eat Saturday and Sunday and still hold yourself accountable. All right. So I don't want you to think you can't. But let's see here. I think. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I think people get so hung up on eating bad meal and that the only one bad meal, considering all the meals in a year, so maybe it's 1%, which is nothing. Yeah, exactly. In the grand scheme of things, it's only exactly one time. That's only one tiny meal. That's it. If you let's say let's just say breakfast. Breakfast, I had two sausage and egg croissants, three cinnamon rolls, and let's say one of the worst, you know, cafe latte full of sugar thing that you can get in any coffee shop. Let's say I had that, right? Man, that's I'm already at 2,000 calories, right? And my daily goal is 2,200. You know, oh great, now I'm blah, 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 messed up. It's all right. Move on. Identify how you feel from that. Identify what you could have done different. All right. Maybe instead of having three cinnamon rolls, you have one small one plus, you know, this and that. Identify how you could have changed it. You have to learn from it. All right. Now, this is something you have every single morning. Then yes, that's why you're in the position you're in. Now you have to change it. Okay. You don't have to completely knock it out. If that's your go-to every day on the way to work, this is what you get. I'm telling you, if you change it, if you just take a little bit of it out, you know, you will see changes. I mean, I've talked to people and worked with people who took like sodas out of their diet, and it's like, whoa, or stop drinking for 30 days. Stop alcohol. I mean, stop drinking alcohol for 30 days. Whoa, and that's all they did. That's all they did, you know? And they're like, man, that's all I had to do. And it's like, yeah, because those calories, they just add up, right? You take the calories out, you will lose weight. There's no way around it. If you want to lose weight, you have to be in a caloric deficit, right? So if you drink 5 Cokes a day, all right, whatever that adds up to, I don't have the calculator or anything like that right now. I don't drink Coca-Cola, but if you drink 5 Cokes a day and you limit it, and that's your standard, 30 days, you drink 5 Cokes a day for 30 days, right? And let's just say, all right, I'm done. I need to drink one Coke a day to get my Coke fix. I don't sound right, but I need to drink one Coca-Cola a day, and then the rest of the day I'm gonna have, maybe an A&W root beer and some carbonated water, right? Just to get me through the day. You will see changes without anything else changing. You will see changes. Okay, so think about it like that. That's exactly right. All right, it's only a small portion of your total meals, right? Especially when you think about it throughout the year, man. I mean, that's a great way to think about it. But even throughout the day, it's only one meal. It's only one meal. Make a better decision next meal. And if that's the meal that you always have, like I said, just change it a little bit, tweak it a little bit. If you always have a number three with a large Coke, well, maybe, I don't know, get a smaller portion. Instead of getting a large French fry, get a small fry, okay? Instead of, getting a double burger, get a single burger, all right? And, maybe get a Diet Coke instead of a gigantic, large Coke, okay? And you'll see some changes, okay? Oh, here we go. Veronica says, made it through week one, 3 pounds down. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about right there. Doesn't it feel good? Doesn't it feel good? Now, don't gain those 3 pounds back on the weekend. No, I'm just joking. But yeah. And so you're down 3 pounds. It's not easy, right? You just had to make some changes. And you did. Week one down. And then now going to the weekend. Take it easy a little bit, but don't treat the weekend as like, hey, I had a great week. Now I earned this weekend, because then you can it's 7 days, right? So you're week one down. So then those 2 days can totally throw off those 5 days. If you don't watch it, you can just destroy those 5 days. Okay. So okay, here we go. I have a lunch at Texas Roadhouse tomorrow. Okay. Yikes, no rolls for me. Yeah, I mean, skip the rolls. If you go out to a restaurant, skip the chips, skip the rolls. Veronica, go to Texas Roadhouse tomorrow, but have like a protein shake before you go. It's a cheat code. I'm trying to tell you, do not go to Texas Roadhouse hungry, all right? Because them rolls are going to be calling your name, man. And the thing is, when you are with people who you usually eat like that, hey, why are you not having rolls, Veronica? Hey, what's going on, Veronica? Why are you not eating the rolls? Hey, what's going on? Why are you not stuffing yourself before the food comes to stuff yourself, right? It's like, I don't understand that. But you're like, no, because and you let them know, Veronica, you let them know, no, I'm making some changes in my life. I'm making some changes in my diet, blah, blah, this and that. And you be the leader, okay? And you skip those rolls. And if you need something, then, I've gone into restaurants before where I've taken my own stuff. I am dead serious. I'm like, bro, you're not going to tell me I can't bring no food. I'm about to spend some money in your establishment. I'm gonna bring my protein shake, or whatever like that. But just don't go in there hungry, and then you won't need the rolls, right? And it's little things like that. When you're looking at the menu, okay, do I need this? Yes, it's gonna taste good. It tastes good for a reason, right? It tastes good for a reason. They need you to keep coming back. They're not gonna make that food taste bad, all right? And so if it tastes bad, you're not gonna go back. They want you to go back. So uh, I mean, you know what to do, Veronica. You got it. Hey, report back. Let me know in the comments, either on this live or on one of my videos. Hey, if you need a sweet, I got a killer sweet treat. I just dropped 15 minutes ago. Go check out that video after this live, of course. But yeah, check it out, man. I'm telling you, I got you covered. It's really good too, man. I had it yesterday and the day before, and I have another one in the free. Well, it's in the fridge right now. It's not in the freezer. I don't want to put it in the freezer too long. Okay, awesome tips. Thank you, and keep them coming. I struggle with wanting variety. I appreciate your hard work. Hey, Mary, I got you covered. I got you because I do the same thing all day long. I got to stay ready. I have to stay ready. If not, I'm just gonna either starve myself because I'm gonna be like, oh, I can't have that, can't have that, and then I'll be like, great, man, I didn't hit my protein goals. Wow, man, oh man, this is hard, right? And I've found ways around it, and so I know I can help you out as well. Okay. So that's what I try to do. That's what I'm trying to show you. Go, yeah, Mary. Go if you're looking for a sweet, go check that out. You probably got a lot of stuff in stock as it is. I try to make these videos for you, and my intention really is to help. It really is to help. Okay, so I've been told people tell me I need to come up with a cookbook and all this. Hey, if I can find time to make one, I got you. I got you. All right. It's just being a stay-at-home dad at three. If you have kids, you know that they take a lot of your time. And especially if you're a stay-at-home. And so I try to do as much as I can for y'all through my social media, but they are my focus. And so daily, I'm struggling with time management because none of my days are the same. I don't go to work from 9 to 5. No, it doesn't work like that. And so my days are all over the place. I'm always driving around. I'm always here, there, this and that. PTA meeting here, boom, 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 boom. Volunteer over here. Plus, I got to work out, stuff like that. So I'm all over the place. And if I can do it, I can help you do it as well. And I got you covered. Let me know in the comments anything you struggle with, man. I got you. If I know about it, if I've struggled with it, I got you covered. Okay, that's the thing. But yeah, guys, I got to get out of here. Let me just make sure if you have any comments or questions, I've been trying to be more engaging because I want to engage more in the comments and stuff. I appreciate all the views and the comments and everything, man. It is great. I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. But yeah, guys, I got to get out of here. I have a meeting that I have to get to. I want everybody to have a great, wonderful weekend. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or struggles with anything on the weekends, because a lot of times when you make those comments, somebody else is struggling with that same thing, right? And then maybe they can say, hey, I do this. And that's why I'm trying to be more engaging as well, because other people comment on it as well. Hey, why don't you try this? I've tried this. This works. And it's awesome, man. And we can all help each other out, all right? But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Everybody have a great weekend. I'll be on sometime next week. I don't know exactly when because my schedule is all over the place right now. But I will have videos coming out Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'll try to put out Monday. I think I have one scheduled for tomorrow. If you have gym anxiety or you struggle with something like that, especially in the new year, get your butt to the gym. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it. I got a video on that coming out tomorrow. Just some tips and stuff to kind of help you out. If that's something you need, go check it out. If you know a friend that might need some tips, let them know Mr. Mom got you. You know what I mean? So hopefully it helps you out. I want everybody to have a great weekend. I'm gonna go work on myself. Try to have a great weekend for myself. Eat and exercise and do everything I got to do, and I want you to do the same. So spend 30 minutes on yourself, all right? Try just 30 minutes. You owe it to yourself. Yourself deserves it, okay? So I'm going to talk to y'all sometime next week. Never know, I might be on this weekend. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, y'all have a great weekend. I'll talk to y'all next time.